everyone, welcome back to a very special edition of Ask Me Monday. My name is Derek from Simnet Nutrition. We've got Crystal working hard in the background here, and it's a special episode today, not because we're talking about nut cheese. No, nut cheese is special enough, but we have a special announcement to make. So before we get into the question about nuts and seeds and nut cheese, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about our announcement, and we're really excited about it. So we've been talking about it for a while, and I'm sure you guys can guess, but the Simnet Nutrition merch is now available on our website. So we're super stoked about this. Something we've been working on for a little while, making sure that we got the right company and like good t-shirts and reliable like printing and shipping and all that sort of stuff. I'll show you guys like the website and all the shirts that we have. It's pretty sweet. So just checking out the shop here, you can see the t-shirts, the tank tops, and then the sweatshirts that we have. So we've gone with just some Simnet Nutrition approved logos to start, and then a really simple Simnet Nutrition logo as well that's available in one of the t-shirts and the sweatshirt. But we're gonna be coming out with new graphics all the time, and I have some really great ideas for some really fun stuff. So it's not gonna be all Simnet Nutrition branded shirts, but I know some of you guys wanted to rep the brand, represent the movement and the tribe, so here they are for you. So it's a great way to support me. If you guys want to check it out, definitely there'll be a link in the description box below. So the shirts and the tank tops and the sweatshirts are all really good quality. I'm really happy with the way that they fit, and we've tried to make them as reasonably priced as possible. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely check out that link below. Thank you so much for supporting me and helping me get to this point. So this that I'm wearing here is the Simnet Nutrition approved retro logo. We thought it had kind of a retro look because of like the stripes on the approved part of it here. But yeah, we've got some mountains on there as well to represent the Pacific Northwest where I'm from. You guys are so used to seeing like mountains and all the B-roll footage and in the background of my videos, so I thought that was kind of fitting. And I think they look pretty sweet. I'm pretty stoked about them. So Crystal, she's rocking the Simnet Nutrition approved t-shirt. It's a medium that Crystal's wearing.
I probably could have went with like a small, but I like shirts that fit a little bit bigger.
It looks great though.
But yeah, and it fits Derek too, so it's like a multi-purpose shirt. We can both wear it.
But there's one family member who's not wearing any Simnet Nutrition merch. Coco?
There's a little pause to it. Oh goodness.
Coco is officially Simnet Nutrition approved.
Oh look, it could be little capes. Simnet Nutrition approved capes. Available for all animals.
So sweatshirts are gonna be $40 American, and then tanks and t-shirts are $25 each. And tank tops are like expensive for some reason, so they're the same price as the t-shirts. So now that we have that out of the way, there'll always be links in the description down below, so if you guys ever want to check out that merch, definitely look in the description box.
Go Cookie, you're free Cookie. No, he likes it. He likes a little blanket, little Simnet Nutrition blanket.
Alright, so now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna answer Jarno's question this week, and it is, any other ways that I can eat seeds except eat them whole or in a smoothie? I absolutely hate the taste of them, but they provide so many good nutrients. So Jarno is right, they provide so many good nutrients. So let's pop into the kitchen and I'll show you a really tasty way that you can eat more seeds. Here we go. It's gonna be like a kind of a nut and seed cheese. I know it sounds really gross. It's so easy to throw together, and it will definitely help you eat more seed, more nuts, and also more seaweed possibly. And I'll show you guys in this little recipe. This is great to put on top of like salads. It's amazing on pasta, on potatoes. You can really use it on like just about anything. It is so good. So let me show you here what we're gonna be doing. So we're basically just gonna be blending all this stuff up together. So you can really choose like any nuts or seeds that you want, but here we have some pumpkin seeds, some sunflower seeds, almonds. I know almonds are really good for us, great for the prostate, and it's just not something that I eat very often because I don't find them all that tasty, but this is a great way to consume them. We've got some ground flax as well. You could obviously use whole flax seeds as we are gonna be grinding them. And then here we have a bit of dulse. So this is gonna be added to it to help increase the nutrients and also increase the flavor. As you guys know, this is a great source of iodine. It's important to have a good source of iodine in your diet, especially if you're not having much iodized salt. So definitely don't forget about the sea veggies. And then nutritional yeast. This is kind of the star of the show, what gives it the cheesy flavor. And to add to that cheesy flavor, I'm gonna be putting a sprinkle of apple cider vinegar in there as well. So it gives it that kind of like sour, sort of cheesy taste. Now that sounds gross, but It's good, I promise. So this is the sea vegetable blend that I'm gonna be using, but you don't have to use anything this fancy. You could obviously just use like straight dulse. That would work really well in there too. Here are the ingredients of this one, because I know a lot of you guys will ask. It's dulse, sea lettuce, wakame, and nori. Oh yeah. So I know a lot of the recipes that I make, like the smoothie bowls and different things, they need a high-speed blender, but this isn't one of them. So I'm gonna be using my magic bullet just to show you guys that you can do this in any old blender. So I'm just gonna fire everything into the cup here. So as we know, nuts and seeds are a really great source of healthy fats, but also a really good source of vitamin E and zinc too. So definitely a good thing to start eating more of. And as I mentioned already, the seaweed, really good source of iodine, also a good source of minerals too. And it will give it a bit of a salty taste as well. But if you did want to add a little bit of extra salt, if you don't like it once you're done, you can obviously do that as well. And then nutritional yeast is a B vitamin powerhouse. So this is actually going to be like super nutrient dense once we're done with it here. Gosh. So you can kind of see the ratio of nutritional yeast to like nuts and seeds here, and it's probably about 1/3 nutritional yeast to 2/3 nuts and seeds, but you can play with the ratio and see what you like. But this is like usually pretty good for me, I think. So that was probably just over a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. So if any of you guys own a magic bullet, you'll know that it's a bit of a workout to get stuff blended. You gotta shake it. So that's what's gonna happen here, and it's pretty noisy, but don't worry, I'll adjust for the volume. So partway through, it can kind of like get stuck around the edges there, and basically just like all you want to do, push it all back in there so it all mixes. So at this point, it's pretty much there. It's passable for sure. Like, it's not the best yet, but we can make it better. However, I just wanted to show you the base of this so you understood, and then you can kind of like get creative with the flavors from here. So once you're at this point, I mean, it's totally passable to like sprinkle on salads on top of pasta and stuff. It will help you eat more nuts, seeds, and even dulse or other seaweeds. However, we can soup this up and make it even better. So let's add some spices to it. So I'm gonna add a bit of garlic powder to it, and then a bit of onion powder. And then I'm also gonna add some of this smoked paprika. It's gonna give it like a nice smoky taste. When I was younger, I absolutely loved like smoked Gouda, if you guys remember that cheese. And of course, I don't eat cheese, like dairy cheese anymore. So this is actually like a pretty good alternative. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that as well. You don't wanna add too much though, or it's just gonna like taste like campfire. And I'm also gonna add a pinch of salt just to take it to another level. Not necessary, but it does help it taste better, especially if you're struggling with eating those seeds. Man, this poor thing has never been the same after that trip to Bristol that I went on. I tried to plug it into like the 240 volts that they have in the UK, and it was like sparking and freaking out, and yeah, it's never been the same ever since. So learn from my mistakes. So there it is. It's obviously like not a block of cheddar, it's more of a crumbly cheese, but I'll pour it into this bowl here and we'll have a better look. So here it is all finished. You could blend it up finer if you wanted, but I kind of like to leave like little hints of what actually is in there. You can see there's a little bit of sunflower seed and stuff. And this is the way I like to have it, but you can actually like form it into shapes if you want, and I'll show you guys that. So that's just a bit of parchment paper so that it doesn't stick to the bowl. It's nice and easy to get out. So if you wanted to be fancy, you could have this on the table, you know, with some like baked potatoes or something. And then if you want, you can cut a little piece off it like this. And then you can sprinkle that on top. Pretty awesome. So there we have it. I hope that answers your question, helps you out a little bit, Jarno, and everyone else. There's a really delicious and nutrient-dense way that you can eat more seeds, more nuts, more dulse. I imagine you could keep this in the fridge for probably like 4 to 5, 6 days. If you just keep it like covered and sealed up, it should be fine. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love reading your questions and your comments and suggestions. I'm always open to trying new things. If you guys have suggestions on video ideas, definitely let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I always do appreciate your time and your attention. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay positive, eat plants, go make some nut cheese. See ya, guys. Oh yeah, and definitely grab yourself some merch if you guys are interested. I cannot wait to see people representing the tribe wearing the Simnet Nutrition shirts. It's gonna be so cool. So definitely check that out in the description box down below. Thank you guys again for all the support. Much love. Peace.